Hey guys, welcome to Mikey's Video Game Madness. Today we're playing Mega Man X3 on the PlayStation 2. The Mega Man X collection, which has Mega Man X1 through 6, and then X7 and X8 are on the PlayStation 2. Unless I find them on PlayStation 2, those won't be covered on my channel, unfortunately. And I'm sure with Capcom basically neglecting Mega Man, I doubt that they're cheap, but I don't know, that's just me guessing. I haven't looked it up. This is an emulated version of the PlayStation version that was only released in Japan. Obviously it was translated to English. This is the first Mega Man X game that I know of that you could actually play as Zero. I'm going to suck at this, so don't be uber shocked, but if you've been watching my channel thus far, I shouldn't even have to tell you that, but for all you newcomers, I'm going to suck at this. The Super Nintendo version's the only version that came out in the United States. I don't know what the differences are beside obviously the cutscenes. I imagine the PlayStation versions and the Saturn versions were a lot cheaper. I can't remember if this had a special chip in it or not. I played this originally on Super Nintendo a long time ago, but I haven't played it enough to tell you the differences. Obviously the sprites are chunky and it looks like it was made for the Super Nintendo. Whatever the hell that lengthy cutscene meant, I couldn't tell you, and I just skipped whatever he had to say. Oh no, he's shocked in a globe of, I don't know, it kind of looks like electricity and eels flapping around it at the same time, if I were to describe it. Luckily, I wasn't involved in the Mega Man X storyline. Otherwise, it would probably be somehow worse than it already is. I'm sorry if you like the Mega Man X storyline. I really don't even really know what's happening. I know the first one about the robots and they get a virus and they're like more like androids. They're self-aware. Blah blah blah. I'm getting hit by every pillar. So this is the first game you play as Zero. Zero is not a lot different from Mega Man. I think Zero only can die once though. And apparently Zero's sprite is a lot bigger than Mega Man's. His powers become more significant in the sequels. I hope that wasn't a spoiler alert. Oh, hit me with every single one. These games are obnoxiously hard. This is for, I guess, hardcore people that like a challenge. I have a friend who's like, that game was too easy. I mean, I don't care if the games are easy as long as they're fun. I think it's obnoxious when you purposely make a game hard just because you can make it hard. It frustrates me a little bit. Oh, he has a little sword slash. I wonder why he doesn't have a life bar. So this is like all the X games where you don't start the robot select screen. Am I supposed to jump and get you or shoot that stupid thing that looks like Gutsman? I'm so sorry for all the people that really like these games. I mean, they're fun games, but they're just too difficult for the likes of me. Call me a noob or whatever you want to label me as, but I just think they could at least put like a average player mode on here. I imagine this game has more colors than the Super Nintendo version or something, but after playing Mega Man X and Mega Man X2, I don't see a huge leap in graphical fidelity. Well, the background turned to like one color. That usually means you're gonna fight an enemy, so the system can keep up with the sprites. It's a nice big ass sprite though, I'll give it that. I find it hilarious when you actually fight the bosses though. They're not nearly as big, but they're a lot harder. Perhaps this robot was made in an off-brand factory, I don't know. These are obviously Super Nintendo graphics. I don't know why they felt to make the objects flash, unless maybe one object appears while one disappears so it can keep up with the rubble. I don't know. I was about to call it rebel. I've had a long day today, so you'll have to excuse me if I'm a little belligerent. I'm very tired. But I know I haven't recorded a video in a long time, and I really wanted to. So you'll just have to deal with my monotone ass. Actually, it would be my mouth that'd be monotone. I don't know about my ass, per se. I don't care about saving my file. You think I want to remember how bad I was at this game? Alright, return to game. That's obviously not in the original. I guess in this game they gave up the little static look. It doesn't say who they are. Maybe if I click on them. I don't know. I'll just click on this construction site. Oh, they all have little cutscenes. Can you tell I haven't played well, I haven't played this version almost at all. I guess that's pretty cool. That's probably the only real differences between versions. Although, when I looked them up a long time ago, I think I read the Saturn versions better. In what way, I have no idea. Alright. I know I can't jump that far, so it's gonna be a leap of faith here. Faith paid off. Perhaps if I was in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, I wouldn't have been able to get the Holy Grail. Although my ass probably couldn't roll under those blades fast enough, and I can't spell worth a shit, so if I went to go spell Jehovah, I'd probably blow it. You know what, forget it. I wouldn't be good enough to get the Holy Grail. So if that was one of my dreams, they would be crushed. Luckily, it's not one of my dreams. I suck at this game so bad, but I'm just showing you it. I'm showing you it exists. You could obviously go to Amazon.com or eBay and saw that it existed, but you know, you wouldn't have my monotone ass rambling about telling you how piss poor he is at it. This must be a sub boss or something. Maybe that was a loading screen for back in the day. You know, that's what it almost looks like. It reminds me of the loading screens on Castlevania Symphony of the Night, where you go through a hallway, and even though you're in a gothic castle, like if you look at the top middle, it says CD on it. I believe that's what it said. There's just some lag to these, I guess, Super Nintendo games, where I'm just not used to Mega Man controlling so slow. It's something you really got to get used to. I'm curious at the PlayStation exclusive versions, and well, Mega Man X4 also came out on Saturn, but then after that 5 and 6 were PlayStation exclusives. I wonder if they control as slow. I played Mega Man X4, 5 and 6. It just hasn't been recent. I played like I said, the most I've played is probably just the first one. Just one of those leap of faith deals. I really don't... What was I supposed to do? I can't jump that far. That thing looked like what somebody's parents got their kids for Christmas when they couldn't afford real Star Wars action figures and play sets. You know what? Off-brand toys are cool until they break, which happens a lot. Because when I was a kid, I got a lot of off-brand toys. They were like made out of like the plastic that model cars are usually made out of. And if you look at them the wrong way, they would just like disintegrate in the dust. I honestly don't know what to do here. Bucket. There's probably something that I'm supposed to do and the people are yelling at the screen trying to help me or telling me how bad I suck. Sure, save it. Let me remember how terrible I was. From what I've read, I heard this game is pretty unforgiving. But all the X games are unforgiving. I think the easiest one, and I use the term easiest very loosely, was the first one. And that's really the one everybody remembers to begin with. I do like the little cutscenes though. I'm one of the few people that enjoy, I guess, the animated cutscenes in games like these when the CD format first came out. You know, it would be nice if you accidentally hitting your fellow robot would actually hurt him. I've noticed in this game, like, the robots have meaner looking faces. Excuse me, Reploids. I'm trying to keep up with this realistic storyline. Really? Did you have to put that lip on there? I've almost had enough of this game. I don't have the time or patience to try to learn it today. It's not a bad game, but it's definitely not the one to start at. Highly recommend starting at the first one. This jump is so crappy. Does he even have any, like, powers I'm not aware of? No, he just has an X-Buster. I am sorry for all the background noise. We have company. They're talking about the stupidest shit too. I think they're talking about the saucepans. If I ever get to that point, I don't know if I want to live anymore. I think I'm officially stuck, and there's probably some trick, and I'm not going to learn how to do it. So thank you guys for watching. Not a bad game, but I would definitely start at the first one to see how you feel about Mega Man X games, because this one definitely seems to have a bit of a steep learning curve. But anyway guys, thank you for watching and take care. Alright, bye.